Hi, everybody. So I have my baby napping, and I have my older two watching a movie. And so, sorry, I'm getting text messages. Okay, so I figured I'm getting ready to do my makeup, and I'm actually like not rushed, and nobody's screaming or fighting. So I'm gonna get on here and do it because I never do it on Instagram. So, since my kids have been sick lately, I haven't been getting any sleep, so I need something for under my eyes. So what I'm going to use today is Sunlit. It's this yellow one. And when I get the bags under my eyes, they tend to be more like purplish red. So that's why I use the Sunlit. But I know most people, for under their eyes, they actually use Mango, because they tend to have bluish, like dark bluish bags under their eyes. So Mango's the more common one for under your eyes, but I have purple reddish bags, so I'm using Sunlit to counteract. And you can actually just like Google the color wheel and whichever shade best matches the bags under your eyes, you use the opposing color on the color wheel to cover that up. So I just put Sunlit directly on the purplish reddish areas where my bags are, and then on my eyelids. My eyelids are so red lately. So I'm using the multitasker end. The bigger end is the one that I use to get that Sunlit directly on those bags. And then this smaller end is what you'll see what I line my lips with. You can line your eyes with it. You can fill in your brows with it if you don't have the brow brush. I'm going to use the Detail HAC today to do my HAC. And I'm going to use Aura as my main highlight color. And I just dab the brush in there twice to get color on it. And then I start applying it in my highlight areas. I just kind of dab it on very lightly. And you want to apply it even more lightly on areas where you have fine lines or wrinkles. Speaking of fine lines and wrinkles, I read the coolest thing the other day. So, I've been using Maskcara's skincare line, and it's all milk based. So, it's got the lactic acid in it from milk. And I could have sworn since using it the past couple months that my fine lines have gotten better. And so I was like, I wonder if it could be from the milk products. And so I looked up lactic acid effects on skin, and it does. It helps fine lines and wrinkles, like the crow's feet and everything. So that's a fun fact. I was just trying to keep my skin clear, and it helped me with my fine lines, so I was pretty pumped about that. There was another fun fact I wanted to share. Now, what was it? Now I can't remember. Hopefully it comes to me. I love this not being rushed type thing. My kids have probably stopped watching their movie and are doing something they're not supposed to be doing, but oh well, it happens. Okay, so I've got my highlight on my Aura. And I always do my Stay Spray before I get on here. So I start with Stay Spray since I have oily skin. If you don't have oily skin, you can just finish with Stay Spray, but I start and finish with it. Alright, I'm going to use Aspen as my contour today, and I'm using it on the smaller end. So, something that I have read about is melting down your contours sometimes. Because they are a thicker, kind of harder consistency, if you are having a hard time getting them on the brushes or using them or blending them, you can melt them down on a flat iron or just on a flat stovetop, and it'll make it a little creamier again. Obviously don't use it when it's hot and melted down liquid, but once you melt it down and let it get firm again, it will be easier to use. So that's something that I need to do because I keep my makeup near a window. And so like in these winter months, my makeup gets cold and I feel like it gets even harder, the contours do. So I need to try that. Just define my jawline. And V-squared brush, smaller end for blush. Gonna use sandstone. And I'm gonna take it, and I'm also gonna put it as my base on my eyes. So I can leave it like that, or I can add some shadows over it. Then I'm gonna get my multitasker back out, put it on my lips. Listening to my relaxing Nora Jones station. I usually don't get to listen to this because my kids choose the music. I had to turn it off of Disney radio to turn on this. Okay, smaller end of multitasker. Gonna use my contour. Go right below my lip. And then I'll take my perfector sponge and just roll it. Another thing to make sure in your areas where you have fine lines, you're going to want to take this and roll to make sure you remove any excess cream in the fine line areas. But first I'm going to put my illuminator on and my Stay Spray, and then I will use my perfector sponge. So this is just my Pearl illuminator. And you can put this any extra places you want. Okay, I'm also going to take my contour and I'm going to fill in my brows. Love this brush. Stay Spray. Oh, I just went through that one. And then once you do this step, if you see any blemishes or anything still showing through, you can just take your finger or you can take your multitasker brush and dab your highlight onto any areas that need a little more coverage. So, let me get my Vanilla Dust setting powder and my Power Powder brush, and then I actually just press this in to keep my makeup put and to keep me from getting so oily. Alright, and I just put on my mascara. I'm not doing any pretty eyeshadows today. I'm just taking my daughter to the doctor, so not getting fancy. Anyway, oh my gosh, I'm getting this on my eyelid. Mascara foundation is easier to put on than mascara. Alright, my dears, I just thought I'd hop on while I did my makeup, so there you got it. And if you are wanting to get on the artist program information party today, it's going to be from 1 our time until 9 our time today. Games and information and stuff. So if you want to attend that, just let me know. There's prizes and get all the information. So bye.